Dr. Westner, I know that this submission is late. I apologize. I read the itinerary incorrectly. I hope you can see your way through to give me at least partial credit. I also realize that there's a benefit to doing these, and that it's all about improving myself, and that this class has a lot of benefit to my work-life experience. So I'm going to jump right in. Why are you here? I believe I have a very good skill set, and that my skill set will contribute to the improvement of your company. That with my skill set, your company will improve and get much better at what they do. And because it's something I enjoy, because I'm skilled in this area, I will enjoy working with your company as well. If I had only one word to describe myself, I would say hardworking. I'm definitely a hard worker. I would always put in a full day, and I'm always on the job, if you will. I consider myself available 24/7, 365 to my customers. So I failed recently. I had received an email from a customer requesting sample material to ship from Germany. I jumped on it immediately and got that material shipped over quickly. And since it was a sample, it was free of charge. I didn't charge them for it. But unfortunately, the customer was just asking if they could get a sample and asking if they could get a free shipment. The way we do that is we do not ship anything free. I'll pick up the material costs, and they'll pick up the freight. So every one of these instances is a learning opportunity every time there's a failure. So I talk to the customer. We work through a new process in essence that when she sends over a sample request, I will only review it until I get an affirmation email back. The one accomplishment I'm most proud of is building my own business from the ground up. In 2000, I started my own business with some small capex, some small capital funds that I had, and I built it up to a $1.5 million a year business, and I had at one point 20 employees working for me. It is a proud accomplishment to build something from nothing, and it's almost like having a child. So that's one of my proudest accomplishments. The qualities of my coworkers that bother me most is lack of urgency. What I prefer, if I ask a coworker a question, that I get a reply, or at least a note that they're going to get an answer for me in a short amount of time. I am quite forgiving if I understand that there's a will or if there's an issue holding things up, but it's that no reply that gets me nuts. The things I appreciate the most are people that go above and beyond. So people that I work with, that they're willing to work with me even though it's not part of their position, because I often do things that aren't part of mine. I like to be able to help and help people. So how do you take advantage of your strengths, and how do you compensate for your weaknesses? I take advantage of my strengths by essentially putting myself in situations where I would excel. I'm good with people, and I manage a sales network of 40 salespeople. So that is something I enjoy very much. And so when you enjoy it, it's much easier to do, and you can grow on that. How do I compensate for my weaknesses? Well, because I move very fast and I take things at a fast pace, one of my weaknesses is doing so. So I compensate that by trying to slow down and read things twice. If you ask current boss what my greatest strength is, he would tell you that I'm great in networking. So, I mean, within the business, internal customers and external customers, I'm well known and well liked. I'm sure that one thing that my current boss would tell you that he drives him nuts is that I assume things and move forward maybe before getting all the facts. So it's something I need to work on, and as in with the reading things too fast, it's something I do. One thing I would like to do better is speak more languages. I'm in an international role. I speak French, but unfortunately that doesn't help me very much, and I'm working on learning Spanish. Um, for Learn for Improving, and I actually have CDs that I listen to, and I try to meet with nationals and have them speak in their own tongue. What changes have you made in working with others to be more effective at work? Have you made working with others to be more effective at work? Made it working with others to be more effective at work. What changes have you made in working with others to be more effective? Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, that one's actually pretty easy. Um, I just had to think about it for a second. When working with others, it's best to understand them at their level. So a lot of people are, they look at life differently, and so it's trying to understand where they're coming from and approaching those people from that same level um, that I've become to realize and taken into account. So it's understanding people and what kind of life they lead and what their main objective is. We call it colors: blue, red, green. Green is analytical. Blue would be someone who is who runs on emotion. Someone who is red wants to get things done, and I'm a red. So working with others is learning to meet them on common ground. Well, thank you very much for this interview. I hope that I'm one of the best candidates, and I look forward to hearing from you.